Oh, look at this. I did it. Like no mistakes on the intro. It's good. All right. It's Friday, Dave Blaze.
I know. I can't believe it. Another week has gone by. This is it is what it is.
You know what?
Time flies.
The thing about it, normally we like to review the videos before the thing, but we're just so busy today.
Yeah.
But it is packed out. It's good.
That's all right. Robert's here, Lori Ann. Oh, let's give a shout out to Darren Williams, our brother Darren. His wife is in the hospital. I don't want to go into any details, but just pray for Darren's wife.
Just so you know, Darren is one of the writers here, but he's also our friend. So
yeah,
we got going on.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, this is packed out today. The show with the videos. A lot of them have to do with Trump. I don't know even where you want to start. You want to start with that, or you want to talk about anything else before we get going?
You want to start with which?
Oh, I just anything you want to talk about.
We're very organized here.
No, the thing is, normally we get to sit here. It's like, oh, okay, we got this video, that video. I know what's coming up, so it's all good.
Tracy's here, Robert, William, good. All right, yeah, let's start with that thing.
Okay. By the way, the people on TikTok right here, they are fully concerned about Darren. They're praying, or they said they would pray. So
yes, please.
We're in good shape there. All right, let me just start the show here. Here we go. Of course, this is the Dispatch every morning, and we're picking up new people every day. It's totally free. Go to georgemagazine.com and sign up. Okay, here was the lead story, and there's a lot to this. We're going to talk about it now. Okay, Dave, this was a lead story in today's Dispatch, and yes. I am tired of this taco thing. Trump always chickens out. It's not that, it's tactical. And we have an article in here in the Dispatch about that. But I don't think I don't know if any of these people that say that with taco ever ran a business and know how to negotiate. Anyway,
they've run businesses. They don't know how to, they truly don't know how to negotiate, but that's not the point. All they want to do is mock Trump for something. Now, so far, all of his chaotic, putting 100% tariffs on this country and that country brings the nation to the table. If he just calls them up, and let's say he calls up Macron and he goes, listen, we want to sell you guys more of our cars. And Macron says, no. And he says, well, come on. Why not? No, that's not the deal. Where's your leverage? You have no leverage.
Okay. Now, I just want to let everyone know out there, like,
and leverage.
Not that we need to prove ourselves anymore. Me and Dave did not talk about this before, but
no,
I pick out the videos. It's very interesting, and this just shows you it's exactly what we talked about. That's how Trump does it. He throws out the number, and then he begins a negotiation. Okay. Now, this one, normally I just run the video, but this one I really wanted to, I showed it to the TikTok people earlier, and I said, this is really important. This is a video of Trump from 19 years ago, okay, to show you that he is consistent on how he does things. He overviews it, and then he decides which one is which or what he's going to do. So this is a 40-second video. You're going to love this, Dave, but it's exactly what you talk about with the tariffs and everything. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, let me make sure everyone here can see. And okay, here's the video, Dave.
Is your ability to see a proposal, really get to the core of it, and then really, decide if it's a viable option for you. What gives you that strength? How are you able to do it? And how do you view all the, enormous amount of proposals that come to you each day?
The menu of things, and then you choose the one or two or three that you like. I know people that look at one deal and they do that one deal and they don't see a big display in front of them. And usually that one deal doesn't work out so well.
Vietnam, great negotiators, great people. They like me, I like them. The problem is they charge us 90%. We're going to charge them 46% tariff.
Okay, so why I'm amazed is we didn't review this, but you're talking about how he does it. Remember when that happened? Okay, I don't like what you're doing. Here you go, 90% tariffs, which is almost not even sustainable. I don't know what it is now.
It's not. A 90% or 100% tariff basically cuts off that nation's products from being sold to the wealthiest nation on earth, right?
Right,
So no nation wants that.
right.
So,
And-
but the you see, and I don't want to use this. I know because Trump likes to use this term. So, but there's nothing else that applies. But these losers that have no clue on how to run, they have no clue. They just want to be derogatory against the man and say, "Oh, Trump always chickens out." Well, what the heck? So the country acquiesces and they say, "Okay, President Trump, let's negotiate," and they reach a deal. What's he supposed to do after that? Still hammer them with the tariffs? Of course not.
Right, right. Because when he does this, what is he supposed to do? Come up to the plate and say, you know what? We're just going to inch you up, guys. Just inch you up 15 more percent, okay? And then they're going to get mad at it anyway. And then where's he go? So he says,
Right.
forget it. 90%. Bye. Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
It's just ridiculous.
One more point about this. Watch the news because this article starts to come out about this, but you're going to start see rehashes as Trump does the economy does better and everything. You're going to see rehash stories about but don't forget this is what happened in Minnesota. Don't forget it's
Right.
constantly like that. Okay,
Right.
all right, Dave.
And then the last
yeah.
point I want to make is that you're right about that, Gene. They're going to rehash the older stories to keep them in mind, keep them
Right.
top of mind for people. But the ones that will regurgitate them as well are the MAGA influences on X.
Right. Because basically they need things negative going
That's
on
right.
with Trump.
That's right.
But it's like, what? Okay, you got me going here. When you build, and this is on the least nefarious part, when you build a whole fan base based upon the world is ending, unless Trump
Right.
gets in there, and then finally Trump gets in there with everyone, with all his House, with all his Senate, rather than just change your viewpoint and say, okay, now these are the things, these are the challenges, these are the things we need to do. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the midterms. They don't want to talk about what it needs to be if he doesn't win the midterms. All of that.
Because their fan base, most of these influencers on X, their entire follower base reacts only to rage posts, right? That's what they like. They like to be constantly in a state of rage. Oh yeah, you're being screwed. Here's how they're tricking you. Here's what they're doing. That's all they're about. So if
Right.
there's no more rage posts because maybe things are improving, people
Okay.
don't want to follow them.
Perfect segue because, and I say that perfect segue because this is George Magazine, okay? Like, another Tracy said hello to you here on this.
Good.
Yeah, they love you out there.
Hey,
Okay,
Donna.
okay.
Hi, Tracy. Phil. All right.
With all this going on,
Jim just got it right.
you have to remember that we have made an industry off of teaching people, explaining things to people. And that's what they did. The other podcasters or so-called MAGA influencers have made a business model based upon, okay, this week is 10 Days of Darkness. EBS is coming, but we're explaining things. Okay, Dave, I have to show this video. Let me do the story and I'll show the video.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
Okay, Dave, this is what we were talking about. The Fifth Circuit upholds Texas ban on paid ballot harvesting. Okay, yes, for conservatives, this is a good thing, but I don't mean to say that it's misleading the title there. But we did shows on what ballot harvesting is,
Right.
and it's legal in some places.
We've written articles, right? But paid ballot harvesting is different.
Okay.
In other words, like, okay, if a how it normally works legally, here's the legal framework. A
Okay.
campaign hires people and they go out door to door, you know, asking people if they would like them to turn in their ballots for them as a matter of convenience. Now, these people that they bring in, they don't actually hire them on the books. They're quote unquote volunteers. But how the campaign gets around that is that, like, they give them a no-show day job on some other level of the campaign, so they not connected to the ballot harvesting. So what Texas is doing now, I want you to think about this.
Okay.
Because
No, it's good.
It's almost a little bit of grandstanding from Abbott and company there in Texas, right?
Okay.
Because no campaign really pays for ballot harvesting, right? They're not showing that they're paying anybody for ballot harvesting. So to say we put a ban on paying for ballot harvesting, okay.
All right.
That's like saying we put a ban on chickens giving birth to cell phones.
All right. No, that's good.
It's not going to happen. Okay. Good going.
Okay. Here's the video, and this is I think this is about California because each state has a different law on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ballot harvesting is when a person designates someone else to turn in their ballot for them. It's totally legal in California as long as that voter and the designated person sign the back of the ballot. Members of the San Luis Obispo County Republican Party tell me it's an effective way to help those voters who may not be able to turn in their ballots themselves. Voters stopping by the San Luis Obispo County Republican Party headquarters in Arroyo Grande to get voter information and pass along their ballot.
It was convenient for me, too. I know this place is trustworthy. It's going straight up to slow tonight, so I have nothing to worry about.
Okay, my point with this is, each state has different laws, and you're going to see these all over the place now because it's a push and shove. Generally speaking, where it's legal, the Democrats have the advantage. Republicans are just catching up. Okay?
Yeah, but they had, okay, you got to realize something. The Democrats they are now experts at identifying groups of voters and areas of where they call them low propensity voters. In other words, they're already on the voter rolls, but they don't vote, right? They're not turning in their ballots. They're not waiting online to vote at the polls. Nothing like that. They don't vote. So the Democrats seize on that, send their people out there and say, listen, we know you haven't voted, but look, you fill out this ballot, we'll turn it in for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how the Democrats gain their base.
Advantage. Their legal advantage.
Their legal advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's legal.
Okay. We did a whole show on this. Okay. Dave Blaze, I'm going to just mute me and you for a second so I can say hello to some people here.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see. Who do we have here? Phil, the California GOP don't do a thing. Yeah, I know. I know they don't. It's a shame. A lot of jaw jacking. All right, Debbie, Robert, Ginger. Yeah, better today than yesterday. That's right. Daniel. All right. Nick Koo. The names are great. Donna, of course. How you doing? Lorianne, good to see you. Lorianne's a new writer at George Magazine. So's Ginger, actually. Very good. Tracy, of course, we know, and she does great work, great writing, great promotion. So we're all in here. If I missed anybody, don't get mad. It's just a lot of people here in the chat.
Yeah, good to see everyone here, and I see all the normal gang here. This is good, and thanks for sharing and all this stuff. All right, really quick, just so we can both take a break here just for a second. Let me run this commercial so everyone else knows
I'm
where
saying
to get
hello to Bob.
Oh, boo! All right.
Never mind.
All right, got a quick commercial, and then we'll get back. Oh, by the way,
Okay.
the fourth section is really good about Taiwan, what Trump said about it. All right, here we go. Hey, friends, I want to tell you about the Dispatch. Some of you guys already know about this, but you're going to love it. Basically, every weekday morning, you get emailed to you the day's leading stories, curated personally by me, Dave Blaze, and the rest of the George Magazine team. Very simply, it goes into your email. You can browse them very quickly, find out the day's top stories so you can get on with your day. So go to georgemagazine.com. You'll see there the Dispatch link in the menu. Sign up, and then every weekday morning before 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, you get this email in your inbox, and you can read it, know what's relevant for today, and get started with your day. All right. Dave Blaze, and it's doing well. It really is. People are joining, and I don't even want to go through the open rates. It's unbelievable.
Well, the thing is that now we're including in every day a silver
and copper. Is it copper too? Silver
and copper pre-market, so that you'll get a better grasp on what to look forward to when the market on these metals open. If there's anything else you'd like to see in there, but we're already pretty chock full of information.
Yes, and people, it's wonderful. People are opening it. Okay, let's get into this section here. We'll talk about the 250 and another Trump story. Okay, if you get the Dispatch, you guys know about this. If you haven't got your America 250 special publication, get it soon because it is limited edition. Dave,
well, you know, the thing is, we always say we say that about our products when it's a limited run,
right?
And it never fails. We sell out of them, and when we start getting email after email. Oh, where can I get the calendar? Oh, where can I get this? Where can I get that? You know, it's not like we didn't tell you for a couple of months.
Yeah.
So if you can, you're not going to want to miss this. This book is going to be something that you'll be able to pass down to your children, your grandchildren. It really is.
Right. And some people are buying two. They're saving one and then keeping the other. On there, I did this picture. This one is from Trump's final week. You can see Trump outdoors, which I was very surprised that day. He's speaking in the center. There's a story about that. But we were talking. It was very interesting who I met that day with that right before the campaign. And I'll just, on this same day, this picture was not, Dave, this picture was not in the 250 book. But releasing it now, I don't.
Which
anyway.
picture is this?
This one right here. Okay.
Is
so
that
right
Flynn
here
on the end?
Yes, it is Flynn.
Was he? What did he photobomb this?
No, he was there. He was a speaker there, and Bannon was there that day. He's not in the picture. I thought it was
Bannon was. That's when Bannon was Trump's campaign manager for what, a month?
Yes. Well, it was a little bit longer than that, but the one next to Trump in blue, we talked about that before.
Yeah, put that picture back up. Put that picture back up.
Sure.
Notice how, I want you to think about this, guys. Obviously, this was a planned photograph. This was a planned photograph because all of the real generals have the hats. And then it's like, Bannon must have said, "Hey, Flint, get in there," and he pushes up on the side. Doesn't look like he says like, "Oh, wait, here I am."
The thing is, Dave, when I took pictures of these way back in 2015, this was right before this was before everything. This was before like I didn't know anybody. And then now I look back and all these photos.
Right. And the interesting thing, Gene, is General Kellogg is standing there right on Trump's right hand in the blue suit.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you haven't read General Kellogg's book, you should.
Yeah.
Very interesting stuff in there.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, just check it out. Go to georgemagazine.com and look for it. It's called America 250. Dave, I love the tagline you gave to it. Legacy, leadership, and landscapes. So much to talk about, but you got to check it out. Okay, Dave, let's talk about Taiwan. This is what this is ongoing, a brewing problem. But anyway, let's just go there. Okay. In the news, this is in the Dispatch. Now, I think I figured out what's going on here, and it's not what people think. U.S. lawmakers warn Taiwan to meet the moment as China stages invasion-style drills. Okay. I think I got to figure out what's going on here.
All right.
It seems like Taiwan has not ordered all this stuff and they're not paying the bills. They're like slow. I think that's what's going on. I think, from what I read. So Taiwan orders
Really?
all.
That's what it says. That like they're being deadbeats with the bill for the
Yeah,
for the
I think that's the case because the article specifically said that the lawmakers were like, "Hey, we're here to give you the stuff. You got to take like we're shipping. You got to like it's in the warehouse type of thing."
Okay, but wait a minute. Isn't it
Sure.
more? This is just.
Sure.
Isn't it more that Taiwan is sitting there thinking that they don't really have to spend the money on military equipment, military exercises, and all that because the United States will come in and help them.
Yes, that is the translation.
Why spend the money? See, that's what I wanted to. That's what I'm trying to tell all you guys between Russia and China. China's all about the money. That's it. The Chinese people, when they came to America, they held up a nickel and made the Indian ride the buffalo. They squeezed that nickel so tight. That's what I mean. The Russians are completely different. So when it comes to Chinese shenanigans, it's always about the money. That's all.
And this video,
nothing against my friend here.
This video here, it's only 28 seconds, but basically, hey, the lawmakers saying, "We got this for you. You said you'd buy it. Let's keep it going and up it." Because look at let's just do this. Trump's relationship with China. Here we go.
However, downplayed the chances of China taking military action.
Well, I have a great relationship with President Xi, and he hasn't told me anything about it. I certainly have seen it, but he hasn't told me anything about it, and I don't believe he's going to be doing it. They've been doing naval exercises for 20 years.
Okay.
So you break it down. Okay.
The reason that China, I don't believe, at this time, is going to make a play to take over Taiwan is they're keeping an eye on what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. If Russia was able to go in and take Ukraine and be done with it, China would have made a quick play for Taiwan. But it's not happening that way because all of a sudden, Ukraine has all of the American weaponry. We've got guys on the ground over there teaching them how to use it and so forth. And Russia is just not able to advance the way they thought they were going to be able to. And it's almost bankrupting them at this point.
Right. Like Trump said, this has been going on for a long time. I mean, China has this one China policy. There's like, hey, this is ours. There's a lot I could weigh in on this, but with Taiwan, it's very sensitive. And the Chinese, I'm going to just say, they do have a point there. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that.
They do have a point. It's like saying that, it's like saying like the Keys, the Florida Keys, or let's say Key West or whatever, because it's detached from the actual peninsula of Florida, to say like, well, Key West is that's a separate nation.
Right. No. It's
not the United States. They're a separate nation.
I could go on, and I get it both ways, democracy and all this stuff. Anyway. All right. Okay.
Wait a second. So you're telling me is that Taiwan broke away from the people of Taiwan broke away from China because they wanted democracy, and that's why they're in Taiwan?
Well, there's a rich history. It goes back to Shanghai Chek and the army that lost. They settled there, is what it is. I mean, okay, I don't want to under or overdo it, but it would be like Texas. Texas has a flag. They're the only ones that have the flag on the same thing. It's like if Texas broke away. I'm just saying. Texas is part of the United States of America.
Texas is pretty major. The all right. I'm just I just I know Taiwan wants their independence and stuff like that, but if they're not doing what they need to do, and they're just going to lay down and wait for the United States to come in and help them and stuff like that,
Right. Okay. This one is oh, by the way, happy Friday to you and everything else. This one I had to learn. This one I had to do research on. Here we go. Okay, reminder everyone, all of these stories are on the Dispatch. You could get the Dispatch for free. Just go to georgemagazine.com and it gets emailed to you every single morning. Monday through Friday, I should say. Okay, this one I didn't know. Popular weight loss drug linked to rare Peyronie's disease, researchers warn, but it's talking about GLP-1 or GLP-1. I just found out today what.
Isn't it known popularly as scurvy?
Yeah, Well, this is
disease. The name of this disease is GLP-1-3567. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Because I did research and I'm very smart.
Okay, wait.
I'm not just saying it's scurvy.
Okay, no, hold on. The Peyronie's disease is scurvy. GLP-1 is Ozempic. Okay.
Yes. Okay, that's right. And okay, if you are drastically overweight, okay, and it's affecting your health, your breathing, your blood pressure, your cholesterol levels, your heart, is borderline heart disease and so on, and a drug like that can help you drop weight fairly quickly, then the health benefit outweighs the side effect of the drug, right? But, if you're a guy or a girl and you want, hey, I got to take off about 15 pounds and really look great for saying, you start in on these drugs, that's not a good thing, man.
All right. This is
self-control. Put half the food back. Make sure you're taking a multivitamin. Drink plenty of food. You'll be fine.
Oprah might disagree. Okay, let me do the video. Here we go.
Like that. So now we're shaming people for how they lose weight.
Right. Despite not addressing if she has ever or would ever try the medication, also known as Wegovy or Mounjaro, Oprah went on to slam people who criticize anyone who takes it.
Allow people to lose however they want to lose, whether they're GLP-1ers, whether they're climbing Mount Everest, whether they're whatever your choice is for your body and your weight health, it should be yours to own.
That is the stupidest ideology. This whole notion that, you have to take control of your health care. Yeah, that's right. You who didn't graduate the 6th grade, you got barely any education, you know nothing about anything except the Kardashians, but you should control your own health care. Not the massive amounts in the medical community that went to school and have all this knowledge and learning for 20 years. Not them. You, who don't know anything, you control your own health care. Do you think that's smart?
Tracy saying you're cracking people up. Okay, it's all good.
It's serious. This is what they talk. You should be in control of how you want to lose. If you want to take amphetamines, if you want to snort cocaine, if you want to take uppers in the morning and downers at night, that's how you're losing weight. Smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day. You should be able to do that.
All right. They
have children. There should be a test. We should have a test.
All right. Dave, way to finish up the Friday. All right. Everyone else, please, if you go to georgemagazine.com, go get yourself a copy of America 250. We did it. Dave Blaze, another week.
Look, let me tell you something. Our audience is the greatest audience out there. They get the humor that we bring, but they also are here to learn real information. And that's underneath the kidding and joking around.
Yeah.
That's what we're pushing out there. Is real information. It's verifiable. You can pass it along. Thank you. Thank you all for staying with us.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for another week here. We're very excited that you guys are here. The show is growing and people are seeing it online. So make sure you go to YouTube and look for American Pulse Podcast.
Don't forget Hello, George.
Yes. Yeah, guys, there's so much going on. Okay, Dave Blaze, I'm going to close it out. Thank
Had
you.
to put that in there.
Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.